So people wanted to know what I feel about the whole Meek Mill 50 Cent shit. And like when I heard Meek Mill mixtape, we all heard it. I kind of said that I figured Meek, would say something eventually, back even when 50 Cent was mentioning him. And I didn't think he'd go to this extreme to say something about 50 Cent, but he said a lot of shit. And we all knew 50 was going to go on Instagram, and talk about him. But at the end of the day, I like music more than the social media shit. Is it funny? Yeah. But at the end of the day, I think both sides have a point for saying what they saying, and these two seem to be at first, I guess, cool or whatever, and you've seen them interact with each other, whatever, even when the whole 50 and Raw shit was going on. You remember me saying, how the fuck is me cool with this nigga when at the end of the day, he dissing your boss? I thought that shit was crazy. But over time, you see what really happens. 50 kept poking at him, and eventually, you see that Meek actually felt comfortable enough to actually say something about him. As far as the whole diss record, I have more time to listen to it. I mean, he said some shit, but it ain't really nothing we didn't already know. But at the end of the day, Meek should be worried about his own career and staying relevant other than going back and forth with this nigga. This is when it first jumped off right here. You remember this incident with the slow buck shit? I mean, the trap shit. This is when I knew that it was gonna be a problem. You know what I mean? And just look at the picture. Just look how it's looking. It's like then I think Meek didn't want a problem with Fifth. You know what I mean? So I don't get why Meek saying the shit that he's saying. I understand, but at the same time, like y'all was interactive right here, and you see that the situation will happen, and then you see what happened slow on the motherfucking stage. But that's some other shit. We don't care about that. But as far as the back and forth goes, you know what I mean? For now, it's about music. Meek, to me, he has the upper hand because he did it musically. I don't really care about the memes, as you see one right here with this nigga crying and Fifth making fun of the nigga, talking about, oh, Judge, I'm not a gangster and all that type of shit. I mean, it's funny, it's cool, but it's like, I think Drake kind of murdered this nigga when it came to the motherfucking memes. You know what I'm saying? So Fifth, he just call him a shithead, and it ain't really funny. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's kind of lame in a sense, but I want the music, you know what I mean, speak for itself. Come on, Fifth, nigga. I actually said some good shit in my review, nigga. I said, nigga, you may goddamn go crazy with the music. Don't let a nigga down. But we both can't get, I mean, we can't get mad at Fifth for doing the meme shit. I mean, they called Meek Mill Twitter fingers, you know what I'm saying? And what's his new nickname that he gave himself for some apparent reason with the Instagram shit? It's like, yeah, we know that this nigga, Meek does the same shit with social media, but he did it in a way where it's more mature, I guess. He just really didn't post pictures of Fifth like that. He did some mature type shit, and I guess that's a good way to look at it, though. You dig? I still feel he should be focusing on the music. But far as Fifth, he gonna be Fifth regardless. You know what I mean? The whole part is that what nobody really saying. Meek kind of threw Nicki in the situation, far as I mean, she's kind of being like a pawn in a sense, and I'm wondering if she feel any type of way about the whole mentioning of her name and saying certain things like that. I don't know if Meek got approval of that, but I don't really think that's a good look to, throw your girl in it when she really ain't got shit to do with it. I mean, at the end of the day, if she was to come out and just say, fuck it, I'm going to speak my side about it, far as, Meek Mill, Drake, and anything else, I think a lot of these niggas have had their mouth shut because, let's face it, she can literally, in my opinion, rap better than Meek Mill. You feel me? But that's another story. But I mean, who knows what this shit gonna lead to? I mean, Fifth got to drop some music, in my personal opinion. That's what I want to see. I want to see the music. This was another post that Meek had dropped, and he wasn't really saying anything bad. He was just, being mature about the situation. But fans are being honest. Like, he took half of a year to actually reply to Drake, which is crazy. And then the whole 50 Cent shit when he should have been said something. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's being strategic, but maybe he know what he's doing. Who knows? But I just feel like he dropped some music. That's a good start. I just feel like he should stay focused on that and leave the bullshit from 2015 alone. Fifth using this as promotion for whatever he using it for. I guess he put up a meme of, you know, uh, some type of form of song or whatever. This was another one. This kind of was pretty funny though, like replacing this nigga with the L. But I don't know. Fifth may drop a track. People seem to think that his music is not relevant as far as the culture wise now. I mean, he ain't even putting out a lot of hot shit, but I think a lot of people still sleep on the whole 50 Cent diss records. They seem to forget, and it's just like, even the lamest one he did at Rick Ross, Tia Told Me, that shit was kind of lame, but it was catchy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think he just looks at it as social media is a way for him to be funny, but 50 always was like that, you know what I mean? When he was doing the curly shit and, the shit when he was dissing Cameron and Fat Joe and them. So he always really played a part in that type of, atmosphere. But I just think that when it comes to the music, if he really wanted to go crazy, he really could. Because 50 was one of the most disrespectful niggas when it came to them records, though. I mean, we can go down a list of how many songs that he done put out where he just disrespectful than a motherfucker. It's crazy. I think the nigga had a song called I'm So Disrespectful. You know what I mean? Remember when he kind of took that shot at Jay-Z? You know what I mean? That shit was hella funny. Like, I was like, wow. I forget the name of the record, but he was on the airplane in the video, you know what I mean, and making fun of Hove and his glasses and everything. But yeah, I just feel like he just got to make this right here, this project, this Kanan Reloaded, this shit got to match, man. Like, you need to just fuck everything else about the industry. You need to go bananas. You got targets now. You got, Irv, you got Ross, you got Meek, whole MMG, you got Slow, Nam, Trap. Like, you have ammo. Like, use that like you used to do. That's what I want to see from Fifth. You know what I mean? Like, he used to just say, fuck it. The whole mixtape would be about destroying niggas. Remember he did the whole Elephant in the Sand mixtape? Come on, man. Like, remember the joint he did at the game? That's what I'm saying. Like, Fifth really can go crazy, but at the end of the day, people just still feel like they riding for Meek Mill, which is crazy because everybody last year was like, fuck Meek Mill, he's dead. And I've just seen the most craziest shit where they like, oh yeah, the mixtape is fire. It's like 2 tracks that's really dope. Like, relax, chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on either one of their side, but when it comes to the music, I'll give Meek Mill that win because he put out music. Fifth got to put out the music. And as you see here, this was kind of the last picture he put out where he just looking at that nigga like, on some grimy shit. Like, niggas know what that look mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't focused on the picture, just looking at, like, you know what I mean? Like, on some snake shit. But that's just my take on it, a little back and forth. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I just want to hear the music. I don't really give a fuck about the social media shit, and that's my opinion. One.